Okay, so this is the second video in the flaps on the Windrider 737. Just continue on from the video I made of cutting the flaps out. So what I've done now is I've installed a couple of the micro raised control horns, and that's these little guys here. So I've glued one of each of these onto the wing, one onto the flap itself, and I've just got this wire sitting loose here that joins the two together and then runs back down to the other end of the wing, and that'll be glued in place a little bit later on, and that's just providing a little bit of reinforcing. Basically, because I've put cut the flaps out, I've cut a slot right along the wing from just here in the inboard section where the hole is for the ESCs to go, all the way through right out to about halfway along the trailing edge. And inside that I've just got this little strip of carbon fibre that will go in. Carbon fibre is just a 1mm by about 4mm, and that just slots into the slot there, and that'll provide a bit of extra strength. So the way these flaps work is that I'm going to have a servo mounted somewhere in between the two, probably about halfway along. The little servo tab will sit right in there. As the servo pulls, the flaps are going to come out and down. You can see that they drop away a bit like the flaps do on the real 737. Then where that hole is there that you can see, I'll have the spoiler sitting on top of that. So what I've also done here is taken the nacelles and cut a section at the back of those. See there, hollowed it out. So that just fits in over the top. Hiding the hinge mechanism right inside, and then as the comes out and down, you can see there's a bit of clearance there, so that it's allowing that movement. Because it pushes back and drops away, it just touches on the surface there, back in, lines it up, and of course once these are all glued in place, they'll stay. What I've done is put lights in. So what I've used is a very fine what's known as a magnet wire. It's basically a wire that's coated and used for winding motors. Very fine, very light, and I've managed to get about 6 strands into a little slot that I cut into the one of the lines on the leading edge. So I've got 2 LEDs at the front there to form the landing lights. Then on the wingtip, a couple at the leading edge and one at the trailing edge. The trailing edge one, single white light. The outboard of the 2 leading edge ones is a strobe, and the inner one on this, the right wing, will be a green colour.